distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Seattle Seahawks. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. On play action, Allen. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Allen off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Here's Allen to throw it. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Trey McBride, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
11.
Now Burrow. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
The Seahawks at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 36. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. He completes it to Henry. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down, and then some.
First and 10, Taylor now. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Not a run that you're right home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award.
Touchdown! Hunter Henry! A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
What?
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down.
You
kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, Grandma.
On play action, Allen. He's got his man on the crossing route. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 25 yards that time.
Big.
These two teams all tied after one.
What is your screen time, man?
Throwing now is Allen. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Steelers have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here we go. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. That tackle by Jeffrey Simmons.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw there complete to Hamler. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. A handoff, running left, Henry. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Throwing is Allen on third. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will go to Henry out wide. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Derrick Henry from 17 yards out. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Been in a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Here we go. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Burrow setting up to throw. And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. A lot of bodies there in the middle of the field, and that one intercepted.
Yeah, he's looking for his tight end running a drag route across the field, and normally you'd like him to work a little bit further outside. Here the throw is a little early, and it winds up in the hands of the defender.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
The way they're moving the ball down the field. They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. A gain there of 21 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. This pass caught by Hamler. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Michael Ojemudia. And the Steelers are in great shape here as they take over at their 36-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 82 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. They keep it with Henry on first down. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Steelers continue to pull away here in this first half. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
So you have a real addiction. I don't have an addiction.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Yeah.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Burrow. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. First down. Here's Burrow. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Should be anybody there?
From the gun, it's Taylor.
You're in the game, right?
And able to work his way down to the 16. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
No, but I've had this phone for a little while. Dog, my pocket strawberry biscuits. Yo, Jose, bussin', bro.
Burrow on 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. KJ Hamler as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Point after right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
I want to play new characters. I don't know how like that.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
I'm going to play Octane tonight. Or right now.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime. Steelers out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
You weren't slick. I know who you were. You just got spread like your boy fucking loaded up.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
174. That boy lived on 1 HP.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Allen now on first down. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Allen. Check down here for Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second down, here's Henry. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Steelers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes it.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Better, worse thing.
11. Stop.
Now on 2nd and 13. Burrow. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action with Burrow. This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
I'm looking for a blue.
Past the 20. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. They're still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. To the air. Allen. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Steelers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now the try here for the point after. And 21. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And the thing, what I love about it is that they made the front end so that down for us.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Allen now looks to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Allen off the play fake. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion for
As percentage, completion-wise, way up. Not that time.
The Steelers send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Short behind them.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Brandon Adams, they went out down easily for 3 minutes.
I'm one, right?
I already know what.
11 MT, take. 11.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And that one knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, he don't win no more?
Nice job defensively on what will be the final.
You have good credit. House? What area? Nice, isn't it?
I'm one, ready?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Across the middle, he finds Robinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
11-90.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Burrow. This is Hamler on the crossing route. He's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Bitch, man. Where the fuck
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
throw.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
One fucking kill, and I've died like 50
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
Getting jumped by fucking 2-3 people at a time.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
So what you said, no?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start. But now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball. Getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You got to have the football back for your offense.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Even with the big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. This is taken in by McBride. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. They gotta go.
Burrow looking to pass. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Henry. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. To throw again on second down. Burrow. And he rifles one incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
The offense on third down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To the air again, Burrow. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
Here we go. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Play action. It's Burrow. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Throwing now, Burrow, first down. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And Burrow going to throw again. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On 2nd and inches, Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. And it'll be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Steelers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception.
Almost every day, every
weekend. Quarterback of his
like,
caliber picked now 5 times.
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Alert, alert, alert! Hey, hold.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Completes it to Austin. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Allen going to throw. Austin is there and brings in another one. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Come on, I got 2 no-regs on her. What the fuck is that?
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. So Allen's going to look to throw. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the
Because I didn't reload. No way, dude. Boys almost caught up.